Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another hot-powered, inspiring interview. And as you know, every single time we introduce you to an inspiring lady or gentleman, an entrepreneur, a speaker, or someone that really helps you to bring your business and your speaking to a next level. And today, again, we have an amazing lady with us, as you can see already. Her name is Carmen Miletta Cossa. And who is she? She is a holistic health coach, and her mission really is to help women to make healthy eating their best habit. Well, Carmen grew up on a small farm in Italy with a passion for food, and she worked more than 10 years in the food industry. And then she finally decided to go beyond cooking and really, gather and expand her knowledge of the food origin and nutritional features. And after she's followed many international courses on nutrition and food as medicine, and she's read a lot and learned a lot about the topic, she has graduated from the INN, which is the Institute for Integrative Nutrition of New York. Wow, that's quite an institution. And today she offers a lot of health coaching advice. Well, today, what we'll talk about how healthy eating gives you the energy you need as a striving entrepreneur and speaker. And Carmen also shares her own best practices to grow her own business. Well, Carmen, welcome. It's great to have you with us.
Thank you, Monique, and thank you, everybody. So a pleasure to be here today.
What a promising topic today. Again, as we know, what we put in, we get out, and that's true to our bodies as to our businesses, right? So let's just jump in right away. Why don't you share with me what are your top three best practices that you apply right now to grow your own business?
Yeah, there are more than three, but I try to focus just on three. What I mainly do, it's of course for me that I am a mom, so I have a little kid. Maybe I can resonate with other people here that have a family. It's so important to have time just for yourself. So what I do most of the time is try to wake up every morning early than other member of my family, so I can have my me time just to sit and just be with myself and write down all the goals I want to achieve for the day and for the week if Monday, and all the things I have to do in order to keep going and just thrive with my business. And after, because also beside be a health coach, I am also a yoga teacher. What I do, I love to do meditation and yoga as well every morning, and this gives me like this sense of just be with myself and just focus and just to be with my intention and with my goals every day. Just help me to really to have that focus that every entrepreneur needs. um, and another thing, of course, because it's related with my job, is of course trying to really take care of myself in sense of eating healthy, and because also when you eat healthy, you are sharp, so you can be more like aware of the things that are going on. And also, if we know that entrepreneurs are maybe some days that are low and some day that you feel more motivated, and if you have the energy from food, what you put really inside, it brings you really the power to really be there and be sharp in any situation. So these are, I think, the three things that I apply and I would like to share with others as well.
Right. And I do also know that before we even spoke, you intrigued my interest because you said that you're regularly doing some sugar detox and you're running workshops to really, let more people know about your business, and you're also building a membership offer. Let's go into these three. Let's really talk about, especially as entrepreneurs, right? We need a lot of energy, we need a lot of strive and drive. So tell us a little bit about the sugar detox and what are the best practices you have related to healthy eating that we can pick up, some things that are easy to implement that we can pick up to raise our energy level.
Yeah, I think one of the best advice I can give is sometimes it can be very like we don't think about because it's so simple, but it's so important. It's like most of the time when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we do is just grab our coffee or just jump to eat our breakfast. But the first thing is important to do is just really drink a glass of water. So simple, but it's really something that is so important because when we wake up, just our body is at rest during the night, and also want to detoxify a little bit. And if we put inside like just coffee or other food, it doesn't give the time to the body to detoxify better. So if we drink water, we give the body like something to refresh, and it detoxifies better in the morning. And it's also up to just if we would drink enough water during the day, we can help also, that we have cravings all the time, every day, especially if we are all the time on the computer and just sit down, and maybe we are like, I don't know, some really busy day that we want to grab everything we find on our way to the kitchen or whatever. So it's important that sometimes when we feel the urge of eating something, and most of the time we feel like to eat sugary food. The first thing that we need this way of craving is the grab really a glass of water, because sometimes we think we are hungry, but instead it's thirsty. So we are thirsty and we need really water. So the first advice I give is just when we have this craving and we want to take food, just maybe think about an act to drink a glass of water. And another thing is really have with you always water on your desk. So all the time you have at your disposal some water. You don't have like stand up and go to the kitchen and just refill it. So just have it with you, and just the first thing, just go and take the glass of water. Right. It can be so simple, but it really can change everything.
I love it. And they're always saying like we should have at least 2 liters of water every day. Is that correct in terms of amount? And then another question is, I sometimes catch myself like I have this glass of water standing right beside me, and then I don't drink it fast enough. So what are some best practices? I know for some time I kind of even set my alarm, like every 2 hours to remind myself to drink some water. What are some other best practices? So again, it's the amount of water is 2 liters, correct? And what are some things people can do to make sure they are actually taking it while they're busy?
There are a lot of small things that we can do. For example, what I advise most of the time, sometimes it can be annoying to drink water, it's nothing like so special. And you can maybe add some like fruit on it, or some veggie, or some mint leaves, just to give the flavor. So it's also colorful to see on your table. So it's more attractive to drink water instead of have just a glass water. To put some color in it, some lemon, some blueberries as well. It's so nice and colorful, some mint. So to have really attractive, you see that you eat first with your eyes. In this case, you drink first with your eyes, and then really with your mouth and with other part of your body. So it's important also to make it like fun in a way. You can also maybe drink herbal tea if you don't like to drink water all the time. So you can use herbal tea. It's better herbal tea than maybe green or black tea, because we know that black tea, it can be like taking out a little bit of the hydration of the water. So maybe using herbal tea is much better. Of course, some people need really the alarm, because it can be a good one if you think that you have really trouble to get enough water. You said also that most of the time they say it's 2 liters per day, but really depends on the people, because we are so different. So it depends also what you do during the day. If you exercise, or if you just sit down all day, maybe you need less water. If you exercise, you need more water. If your body weight is depend on the body weight as well. So there are a lot of difference, but let's say in average is 2 liters per day. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Fabulous. Thank you. Okay, so there's some great hints for me to make drinking water even more attractive. That's great.
Good.
And so you also say that you run workshops to really let more people know about what you do. And so we have a lot of people in our tribe that say, I'd love to run more workshops, right, or webinars or something else. How do you run your workshops, and how do you get people to join your workshops? That's what we are teaching people. I'd like to hear, how are you doing it?
Yeah. What I do, I think first concentrate in my community, because I have also a private group where I have my community that follow me all the time. And I have also the mail list where I send all my things going on. And I try also to be active in other groups. So I try to build like active in sense of really try to engage with the people, just try to know the people well and just to have the conversation with them. These are mainly the practices that I use in order to engage with the possible clients and build more and more my community. So I love the sense to really be close with the people and just to know the people, understand well what their needs are. So this is what I do most of the time in my workshops, or when I launch my sugar detox or my coaching, mailing coaching
Right, I
practice.
love it.
Yeah.
And that's also a question a lot of people have, to say, how do you nourish and you grow your community on a consistent basis?
Yeah, what I do, I think it helped me to be like present in other groups in order maybe to get people to know me, and if they are like they like me and what I do and what they looking for, I can give them, maybe I try to ask them if they want to join my community as well. So this is one of the way I do and try to grow my community. Yeah.
Okay, great. Love it. And we already spoke about something you do on a regular basis, being a mom, right? You say you kind of really make sure you have me time. So what is one concrete success habit, something you do on a very regular basis that helps you to, keep being a mom and, and your own free time and the business imbalance? So what do you do also to make your business grow and thrive beyond everything else that's happening in your life?
Yeah, I think I already shared at the beginning. I think the most important thing I do is just really wake up early, and the first thing I do is meditate. It helped me a lot to really be focused, and after meditate and do my yoga practice every day, I really set down in my agenda what my goal of the day is, what I really want to focus. And for me, it's important to really write down the things, to just really see on the paper, so they kind of be more concrete instead of going on our thoughts most of the time. The things it's good to practice to really put there on paper what your goals and your intention of the day. And another practice helped me also at the end of the day, try to really reframe and just to really recap what was the day. Sometimes maybe I didn't, for many reasons, we know we don't achieve the intention or the goals of the day, and just to really be there and say what happened and what things that went through the day that didn't help me to reach that goal. Trying to really stay there and just understand the reason behind all the things that are going on, and in order to really succeed for the next day.
Right. And I know you're a woman of power, Carmen. So, and you know that when we learn something new, we want to apply it to really make sure we get the results we want, right? So, what is one thing? Because every week when every time we run an interview, we also say, we like to inspire everyone that's here with us. And we also like to give everyone a little task or challenge to say, hey, do this today. So everyone can turn their learning into doing and get a results right away. So what is one action you'd like to share with our audience today that you invite them to do today to really bring their business to a different level?
Yeah, I think it's all related with the intentions. We know that we are going to an end of the year, And we have some months at the end of the year, and just we start a new year with a resolution. But before really starting to a new year, just to really now write down the intention that we want to bring at the end of the year for our business, in order to really close the circle of this year, and now we can focus with a new energy for the new year. So maybe just write down now 3 intentions that we want to really bring to our business for the end of the year. Just really write down and put maybe on a wall that we can see them every day. It's so important to have the vision and to really see them all the time, every day when we wake up in the morning.
Perfect. Love it. Okay. So mine are written down. So we invite, Carmen and I invite you, if you haven't written down yours, okay, by the end of the year, okay, just write down what are your top 3 intentions. Make sure you see them every day, you feel them, you see and celebrate them as if they're done already. So, and as you know, we are here in the HeartPowered Global Nation to cheer you on and support you. And, just write them down and share them with us as well, so we can hold the space and intention with you. Great, Carmen. I know that a lot of people think like, I really need to get to know Carmen, and they want to get more hints and tips, and I want to find out more about your community on healthy eating and what impact that has on their life and their business. How can people connect with you? Where can they find you?
Yeah, they of course can find me on Facebook. Or they can find me on my group. My private group is called the Healthy Delicious Tribe. And of course, there is my website with all the information. Is my name, carmenmilettacossa.com. And so they can find me there. And so they can also ask me questions. I would be happy if you join the group, so they can be really more intimate, and I can be really more close with the community, and we can really know each other well, and trying to also inspire each other in a way.
I love it. And there's so many more hints and tips waiting for you. So definitely check out Miletta's website and Carmen's website, and check out, Carmen's community. There's never enough opportunity for learning, right? So thank you, Carmen, for being on with us today. Thank you all for being on with us today. And thank you for being with us, every time. I hope we could inspire you and just pick up some golden nuggets, some hints and tips on how you can actually take in more water, drink more water, implement some best practices for your body and your business. And I look forward to see you back in one of our next upcoming interviews. But Carmen, first of all, thank you so much for being here with us. And, as I always say, all of us, okay, and all of you, just take the opportunity to keep creating your own magic, speak up, scale up, impact the world in your own powerful way. And we'll be back soon. All the best.
Thank you, Monique. Thank you, everybody. See you.